Thank you for that introduction, Vigo. And I'm going very swell at the moment. It's very hot down here. And really enjoying this game of footy. As Tamaki Kitiuru hot on attack again. I don't think Tamaki Kitiraki have got out of their half yet. So really looking forward to seeing what they throw up and hopefully see Lucky Kali in some space very shortly.
Your score here at the moment, 4 points to 0. Tamaki Kitiuru crossed over earlier on via the hooker, Sam Yosua, as they see a nice little shift out here to the left-hand side and a nice left foot step by the centre. That's your number 4. Parsons, but unfortunately getting up to play the ball makes a bit of an error and knock on. The decision by referee Nigel Williams will have a scrum down, and Tamaki Rawhiti will be able to work away from their own try line.
Yeah, I noticed Tamaki Kitiuru has made a slight change this week, and they've put Desmond Laban to 13 as opposed to being on the edge last week. And already I like their shape with Desmond running to the line and playing that Isaiah Yeo style out the back with shape. And I think there, if Tossins Parsons let the ball go, they will have scored their second try in the corner with ease. So they had a two-man overlap.
As we see now, Rawhiti taking the ball away from their own try line. That is your prop, Lasalo. Apologies, Frost, and the captain for Tamaki Rawhiti. Some big defence there. Maybe a little bit too much, I think, in the tackle as well. As he plays the ball, and now another drop ball. This will be killing the coach, Phil Watson, at the moment. No, I don't think they've completed one set yet, has Tamaki Rawhiti.
No, that's their 5th error, so they're 0 from 5 in completion at the moment.
Good to see also Auburn London playing in the halves today for Tamaki Kitiuru. Man's got a lot of swifty skills with his hands as well as footwork, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes today for the boys from out west. As we see now, Yosua out to Laban, throws it out the back. They got some lovely shape out here. As Lasalo will get wrapped up with the ball, and it'll be the last tackle as Tamaki Kitiuru hot on attack again. Kick 10 metres out from the try line. Nice crossfield kick on the money, and it's taken nicely and unfortunately short the line and knocked on the last, and it'll be a handover.
Yeah, really liking the shape here, Vigo, of their left-hand side attack. They just got to get their accuracy correct. If they get the accuracy right, I'm sure they're going to score a lot of points on this right side of Tamaki Kitiraki. Hopefully they can get to the end of their set as they're 0 and 5 at the moment. And this man, Lolosio, is a danger. So it's another battle of the fullbacks between Lolosio and Kali today.
Tipanai now tries to put in a little grubber, and referee, be interested to see what he makes of this one. It came off some legs of Tamaki Kitiuru, and I think they've said played it. So Tipanai, I think, getting a bit lucky there. Not too sure that was the right decision, especially with a tackle up their sleeve.
Yeah, does that count as a set complete? So if they do, it is, there's 1 out of 6. Let's see if they can get through this set. I think the right call was made. I thought it was played at, and they've got the ball back. So let's see if they can complete the set.
And you put the mocker on them, Wade. Unfortunately, ball intercepted, and Tamaki Kitiuru now go on attack again, and good ball.
Poor coach Philip Watson. He'll be going a lot more grey than what I am at the moment, as they go from 1 and 7. So let's see what Uru can do now. They've been sitting at the post with Jacob Laban going out the back. So let's see what they do this time. I mean, Desmond Laban.
Nice strong carry there by the second rower. The defensive line really not getting up there to stop him in his tracks. And now playing off the front foot. Lasalo off his left, still going as the big man, and he'll play the ball just short of the try line. London now puts a little grubber in, and it's cleaned up nicely there by the centre for Tamaki Kitarafiti. Still going, shows some footwork and some strength through the tackle. And Tamaki Kitarafiti now tackle 1 just outside their 20. And, mate, they're chancing their arm down that short side. Really liking the intent of the defensive line here. They're up in a nice straight line. There's no one shooting out. And there you have it. When that's going well for you, you often stop your team with not many metres gained.
They're definitely winning the ruck at the moment is Tamaki Kituuru, working really well on their tackle triangles. Obviously, after last week, they've gone away and worked on their defence and really dominating this game physically at the moment. As Kitaraki get to their kick, but they're struggling to get out of their half as Lucky Kali brings it back to halfway.
Here we go, London now with the ball as he takes it close to the line, and it's 10 metres out from the try line. Tamaki Kiteoru, Sams Yasua again from dummy half will score a double, and that'll put out the score to 8 points to 0 with the kick to come. The boys from West Auckland coming here to play.
How blessed are we with some of the players we got? We got a majority of the teams. We have some really good fullbacks, and then now we're blessed with some really good hookers. The poor Warriors, I'm not sure what they're going to do because they can't take everyone. As there's some really good players, and you saw it with a second try, both from darting out of dummy half and really liking his work out of dummy half as he picks his times well. Rawhiti, Arohomai, I've been calling you Raki, and I got it wrong. I don't know why Auckland Rugby League changed the colours of the jerseys all the time, but Viga Rasmussen has the power to do it. So Rawhiti, they're under the pump. They just need to get to their kick and maybe try and get out of their half, as I don't think they've been out of their half this half so far. And that's credit to Tamaki Kiteuru, really putting them under the pump at the start of this game.
And there we have it, the conversion successful. Lasalo there, not making an error with that one. And the score now 10 points to 0. Tamaki Kiteoru really earning their stripes in this game. I think they've really dominated, especially the middle. And defensively, they're just hard to fold at the moment. They're playing some real good football.
Yeah, I agree, Viga. I think physically they're dominating. If I look at the sizes of the two teams, Rawhiti's definitely lacking in size, so maybe they want to use extra footwork at the line and try not to be so physical, get to the ground fast, up and play the ball. Might make a difference.
And here we go. We're on the way again. Tepanai with the kickoff. And straight and hard from Tamaki Kiteoru. That is Billish. Rocco Billish. Nice carry off the back fence there. Now we find Lasalo with the second hit up of the set. And he's wrapped up nicely there by Micah Church. Noah Jensen drops under his second rower. And they'll play the third tackle just short of the halfway line there. You saw out of dummy half. It's been a great set after points. I tell you what, Laban with a nice carry for the last tackle now. As you saw, Alta Jensen puts it up. Hot on the chase is everyone on that right-hand side, and that's exactly what you want from your kick chasers, Wade.
Yeah, great set from Tamaki Kiteoru. Really enjoying their work today. They didn't play that well last week, and they really rolled their sleeves up and playing fast, up-tempo footy. Now they're here jamming them in. As Rawhiti struggle to get out of their 20.
Again, really winning those tackle triangles, contact, shoulder contact, wrestle, and then, man, even getting off the line and slowing down that play the ball. It's really good to watch. Real good defensive footy to watch as Laban makes that last one. And its last tackle, and they've only managed to get to their 40. And now lucky Carly, let's see what he has to offer in a lot of space. Oh, it's going to bamboozle him and go to his winger.
Yeah, unfortunately there, Carly didn't get to the ball on a full. As all fullbacks, you want to really get them to get to the ball on a full. And that's great defence there from Rawhiti as they win that tackle triangle. Should enable them to have good line speed.
You saw now out to Jensen. Jensen nearly got the arm free there to get the offload away. He'll be tackled just over the 50-metre line here as they come short side to Lasalo. Beats the first defender. He's got some footwork, this kid, and he's breaking 1, 2, 3 tackles nearly and wrapped up by 2 defenders now as they go into good ball. And on the last, they'll look to London to put the kick up. And unfortunately, he's made a meal of it and dropped it as he went to maybe kick the ball before he caught the ball, Wade.
Yeah, it looked like he looked up and had a look at the defence. So, unfortunately, fundamental errors creeping in right now. Sometimes that happens when you get a good lead and you dominate the game early. You relax a little. So, good learnings for the young fella. Can't relax. Keep your eyes on the ball. Get to your kick. I think it's probably the first set that they haven't completed.
And there we see another drop ball, but this one caught backwards, thankfully for Tamaki ki te Rawhiti. And they'll get to start their set now, just short of the halfway line. And the boys from out east just need to find some composure here, and I believe, and go set by set, tackle by tackle, and build some pressure off the back of some error-free footy.
Yeah, totally agree, Vigo. They're getting out-muscled here, so they want to do stuff like this, little tip-ons, run in pairs, make the game a little bit easier rather than harder. Find the fronts, get a quick play of the ball. As they're running in pairs now, that's good. Ball in 2 hands, I really like that.
As Frost now plays the ball. Hot on the attack now is Tamaki ki te Rawhiti. Their first look at really trying to put some points on. It is the last tackle, though, and he's got his shirt over his head, unfortunately, and to play the ball slow. They put a bit of a cross-field kick in now. That is Jacob Paul, and taken comfortably there by the centre out on that left-hand side.
It was a great idea, but I don't think the rest of the team knew. No one chased. So, yeah, I think another thing, I'll just lack of comms in Rawhiti at the moment as I look at the Uru team. And there's comms all over the field, especially with Desmond Laban in the middle, really taking control. Really like him at 13. First time I've seen him there, actually, and he's really doing a good job.
The second row for Tamaki ki te Uru has really impressed me too. He's taken some real tough carries, has Terence Ereko. Looking forward to him getting into maybe some space on the edges as Tamaki ki te Uru now make their way over the halfway line. Last tackle now, and Jensen looks to put the kick in deep to the left-hand side, and it's picked up by Lolo Seal. Lolo Seal tries to get around Finlay, and he's tackled now. As we see now, Folau with a dart from dummy half, and he'll play the ball. The second tackle for Tamaki ki te Rawhiti. They come back to the short side. And that's Finlay with his shirt over his head. A blind play the ball. How about that for a skill? And here we see a break on the left-hand side of the field. He's got some toe, has Fale, and Lucky Carly does well to come over and make that tackle. He got away with that one. Thought it might have been a bit too long. And, oh, some huge contact. And it is illegal, says the referee. And we'll have a penalty.
Unfortunate there. I think he it was the right idea. Just didn't wrap his arms. I think he might have surprised himself with how quick he got there. And he ended up just being a shoulder charge. But, yeah, just unfortunate. I think he's going too fast, to be honest.
Yeah, I almost thought it might have been a bit of a chest bump. And, yeah, referee Nigel obviously calling it as a no-arms tackle. And penalty for Te Rawhiti, and they get to go hot on attack now. Their first time really to maybe mount some pressure and score some points.
Yeah, really would like to see Loloseo at the back here somehow. If they can set at the post for him. Let's see what happens.
Here we go as Satani out of dummy half, out to this right-hand side. He finds Terore, who will play the ball now 5 metres from the line, and gets a penalty though. Bit of an extra hand in there, Carly trying to steal the cookie out of the cookie jar there, and he's been caught.
Terore, he's a big boy. Is he any relation to Charles Terore? Do you know?
I think he might be. I think he's the son of old mighty Charles, a prop from Papakura for many years.
The legend Charles Terore from Papatoi Panthers. He's got the same build as his father for years. Just wonder if he's crazy like him too.
Satani now finds his second row. I don't think this one-off stuff's going to threaten Tamaki Kiteoru's line too much. I think they need to move it out to these edges where they have a bit of strike power, and they find that man. Loloseo gets a nice offload away. And he'll go close to scoring and going out, but he'll play the ball now just short of the try line and inside the touchline. Loloseo again with the ball. Again, this one-off stuff I don't think is the answer for Tamaki Te Rawhiti. A little dummy from dummy half though goes Satani. And he'll be held short of the line as well. Last tackle. They've literally used 12 tackles to go all but 5 metres.
That's great defence from Tamaki Kiteoru. Unfortunately for Rawhiti, a lack of shape, lack of communication, need their halves to step up, especially Tipanaya. He should have been in there screaming for the ball and having shape. And Loloseo's got to be used in a way, Vigo, where he's in space and can use his size and speed and footwork and not trying to create for himself. It's unfortunate it's happening like that. So hopefully halves can learn. They need to get their strike player in space. They give themselves a better opportunity.
Yeah, you're right there, Wade. And we've seen that a lot of teams who do know how to use their strike power, you mentioned a lot of fullbacks in both grades in the Dean Bell Cup and Shaun Johnson Shield being outstanding. And the teams that do well are those who decide to work towards putting them into space. And I think if they can really utilise Loloseo, he could be really something special for them to come back and get them back into this game.
100%. He's a game winner, Loloseo, from what I see. And I'd really like to see Rawhiti head to a post, set up for him on an edge, and have him sweeping around the back in space where he can either take on the line or create for others. But him having to create for himself, I think, is a waste of his talent, and it's not helpful for his team.
As we see now, Tamaki Te Rawhiti, nice little play out here on the right-hand side for them, and it finds Falau in some space. Falau looking dangerous. He's still going.
Go, boy.
What a great run. He's gone in and around the winger and about half the team, and Lucky Carly has to save the day for Tamaki Kiteoru, and now they start their set in good ball, and I don't know about that one. close to maybe a professional foul, but no, referee Williams says just a penalty.
This is where I'd like to see the halves take control. I don't see much talk going up there. So I'd like to see Tepanaya step up here, direct his players into position and have a strike with Lolosea at the back. I think this right side could do some damage with Falau. I like Falau out here on the right edge. So see what they do from here. They're at the 50.
Again, common theme like with those sides that don't really maybe have as much shape or leadership around the paddock. Very flat, not much off to offer. You got no block plays or different pictures, as you've mentioned in the previous games, Wade.
Yeah, like if you're going to be flat, you need to be hard running at the line, and it's either face ball or through the hands. You don't really give yourself much options, but if you can throw up some block plays with your second row running hard at the line and making the defence have to stand before they can actually slide, you're going to give players like Loloseo and Falau time and space to work magic. And it's just throwing up those different pictures so defensive schemes don't see the same thing over and over. It's just maybe a lack of IQ. And I really think being behind 2 points is probably not the answer right now.
Yeah, interesting decision, Wade. Maybe talk us through why you take the 2 points here. Obviously, a bit of a left field decision.
Yeah, I think maybe I saw the captain say 2 straight away. Maybe he doesn't have confidence in what they're doing at the minute, and that's a bit of a sign of respect to the Tamaki Kiteuru defence. And maybe it's just like a bit of a mindset. Okay, let's get 2 points and start again and get back into this game. So lucky he's the captain, because if I was, we would probably keep running.
Your current score here in this placement fixture of the Shaun Johnson Shield Under-16s competition, 10 points to 2. Tamaki Kiteuru over Tamaki Rawhiti. A massive shout out to all you at home, maybe watching in the comfort of your own lounges. We appreciate you joining us today, and just want to make special mention to the parties involved in bringing this competition to you. The Auckland Rugby League, the Vodafone Warriors, and NZRL working in partnership to bring this action to you guys, as well as this coverage brought to you by Cello Sport.
Yeah, referee Williams, he's calling players in front of the kicker. So fundamental mistakes there. And great for Tamaki Rawhiti. They can put a kick into touch and start on good ball. Hopefully they can get into shape early and throw some different pictures up. Give themselves a chance to get right back into this game.
And I don't think that one's going to find touch, unfortunately. Trying to chew too much there, I can think of the meters, and really just needed to find touch there. And now Tamaki Kiteuru back on the attack and playing their second tackle on the halfway line.
Yeah, seen that time and time again this weekend. Kickers kicking off a bit more than what they can choose, so good learnings again. Hopefully the young fella can wash back and just try and get the ball out rather than kick for distance.
I've really liked the work rate of Te Rore since he's come on. Much like his father, absolute workhorse. And they'll need him to continue to stand up for them in the second half, as we see the halftime whistle being blown by referee Nigel Williams. And your score here, 10 points to 2. Tamaki Kiteuru over Tamaki Rawhiti. We'll be back shortly for more action of the second half. And here we go as we get underway again in the second half of action in the Shaun Johnson Shield Under 16 competition, where we have Tamaki ki te uru about to kick off. They lead Tamaki ki te Rawhiti 10 points to 2. Close to offside there at the kickoff again, and they get lucky there. Now as Rawhiti make their way out from their own try line, and there was some big contact there over the top by the centre. Tamaki ki te uru. And I'm joined now in the commentary box by our guest commentator, Elton Gray. How are you, brother?
Yeah, cheers, Vigo. Very good, thanks. Thanks for having me. It's been a bit of a one-sided first half, I guess, but let's see if Rawhiti can bounce back, as it looks as though Uru have got a penalty here, have they?
Forward pass from dummy half. I think Nigel Williams there deciding the boys trying to set the scrum in the wrong place here. And Uru now will go hot on attack straight off the bat.
And London feeds the scrum, finds his half, turns on the inside. First hit up taken by Uru here. They're probably about 30, 35 out from the try line of Rawhiti. Tackle 2. Another 5 metres made there. Nice little snipe out of dummy half here. Good yards. Centre field, third tackle. Hot on attack here, Uru.
We see Gwilym now at dummy half. Finds his Jensen out the back and hits a nice short ball. Not sure who that was. It was a nice angled run back on the inside, and they dart from dummy half. Goes Gwilym, and I'm not sure. Referee Williams says yes. Try time. And that'll extend their lead. 14 points now to 2 with the kick to come.
Yep, Uru continue their dominance here, scoring first after half-time. It's always what your coach wants. Score first after half-time can be very crucial as they line up the conversion here. looking to push it out to 16-2. Healthy lead. Almost feels like they're up by more, but let's see. Rawhiti needs to really regroup here and be the next team to score. I think they need more than a penalty this time.
And the kick is good for Tamaki ki te Uru. That might be Noah Jensen taking over the kicking duties. 16 points to 2 now, the lead. Tamaki ki te Uru really have dominated this game so far, and Rawhiti just really need to, I think, hold the ball. Their errors have been their own worst enemy themselves, yeah. So if they can just string together a couple of sets, no drop balls, really just go through the motions almost, just to get some confidence in themselves again, and they could get themselves back into this one.
Yeah, that's right, Vigo. They really just need to go back to the basics here. Yeah, get a good kick chase in here, which they've done all right. Good hit there. They need more of that. And if they can get a good defensive set in here, put some pressure on Uru, and then really put together some good attack of their own, then we could be back on with the ball game here.
As we see Gwilym out to London now, this right-hand side has seen a lot of action so far. And here we go, some more action as Va'a streaks away and he turns Little Seal inside out and he'll go all the way. What a try! Dominic Va'a gets the spoils in that one, which was a lovely play from deep in their own half. A simple shift, and he gets outside his winger and then turns Little Seal inside out, which you don't see too often, and scores a great try. And Uru really coming out strong after the halftime break, and now 20 points to 2 up.
Yeah, great try from Va'a there. Break out down the right-hand side. And yeah, the lead's getting a little bit out of hand for Rawhiti now. They really need to pull it together, as we keep saying.
As Jensen now lines up this kick at goal. Some soul-searching going in at the back there for Rawhiti. And that kick is no good. No change to the scoreline here. 20 points to 2. Tamaki ki te Uru over Rawhiti. Some simple numbers there, I think. Rawhiti not just switching on quick enough to the overlap there, and Va'a streaks away and beats his fullback as well coming across. So great try by the young man, and we hear the kick kicked off again. Tepanaya will restart us off, and let's hopefully we get a good kick chase.
Yeah, that's right, Vigo. The body language isn't looking great from Rawhiti here, so I'd like to see a little bit more enthusiasm back in their game. As that's a good kickoff, and they've got it back off the kickoff here, Rawhiti. Great stuff. You don't see that often, so can this spark some life back into their team? Oh, but it looks as though the ball's gone loose. What's the call there? And they've penalised Tamaki ki te Uru there. Good chance for Rawhiti here. They need something here.
As Little Seal goes and takes the first carry off the penalty tap there. That's not what they need him to be used for, as they now work themselves into a good attacking position. They've got to the 50. Let's see what their halves can muster up here. One off again. It's a tough carry, though. It was a nice one there by Frost, the captain. Satani finds his lock forward. And you'll get close to the line, then driven back, and a good tackle and knock on, unfortunately, I think. Yes, and again, another chance goes begging for Tamaki ki te Rawhiti.
Yeah, that really is a shame. They had a great chance to bounce back there, Rawhiti. There was a couple of good carries. Nice big fend from their lock forward Church, but just the next play went begging a bit with a loose carry and a knock on. So here's the ball back with Uru.
And off the back now, straight to their winger as he takes a hit up for Uru. Schwalger. And some tough tackling there by Rawhiti. This is more of what they need, I think, on the defensive end. And Gwilym tries to scoot out a dummy half, finds the try scorer Va'a again, and he tries to replicate what he just did moments ago for Tamaki ki te Oru.
Solid hit there from the Rawhiti boys, putting him down. Their body language is already looking better after that flurry on attack, which is good. I'm hoping to see this continue from them and maybe even things up.
Oh, and that man Va'a again gets the ball off the kick on the last. A nice shape back on the inside. London now with the ball. Needs to get rid of it, and he does. It's still alive, and then intercepted. Tepanaya now, hailing from Otara, and unfortunately tries to find his mate in Paul, and the ball goes to ground, and it's knocked on, and Uru will get the ball and start their set of 6 on halfway.
Yeah, Jensen went to the heavens there, and it sparked quite a nice little last tackle attack. But then Rawhiti come through with the counter and almost got something going. But unfortunately, they come up with a handling error here. So Uru back on the attack as Church goes off to his fullback here, Lolasia, who gets an offload to Jensen. Gets it one out to his number 15 down the flank there. Great stuff from Uru, hot on attack.
Another dart from dummy half, and that goes Finlay, and he gets his team a penalty. And now Uru start there, fresh set of 6 inside the 10-metre line. I think they'll be hard to stop here at Tamaki ki te Uru. They've got a lot of strike power, and they've got a nice shape outside the back of their halves. You know, London and Jensen have both controlled everything really well, and Gwilym goes close to scoring his second. Now they go short side. Jensen, quick hands to the left, and it's shut down by Falau, sorry, and Falau does a good job there to knock that one down and save his team from going down another try. However, they do still have the ball as Tamaki ki te Oru, as the scrum is awarded 10 metres out from the try line.
Yeah, lucky to get a touch on it there. Falau saves his team, but they're still under the pump here. They're going to have to really muscle up on D and shut down this attack that has been all over them all day thus far.
London now finds a second row. Throws a nice looping ball out here to the winger. He was unmarked, and they scramble well, does Tamaki ki te Rawhiti. They'll play it just shy inside the touchline there, and London finds a second row again. He's been busy this set of 6 has Ereko. Gwilym finds Jensen. They shift it out to that left-hand flank. And Hughes now will get his team a penalty. 2 on the tackle, says Nigel Williams. Strip call, and again, another set of 6 inside. Good ball for Tamaki ki te Oru.
Yeah, the pressure continues to build here on Rawhiti. Tamaki. Oh, they've gone out of half there. They could be in. Uru have gone for a snipe. And yep, the ref points to the spot. There's another 4-pointer.
Yeah, Carlos Gwilym there dotting down for his second try of the match. He's enjoyed darting from dummy half, especially close to line. His body type is definitely suited for it. He seems to have injured himself, though, unfortunately, for the boys from out west, and we might see him interchanged now as the score really getting out of reach now for Rawhiti. 24 points to 2. The kick to come. I don't think Carly will have too much troubles converting this one.
Just sneaks it in there, I think, inside the right-hand upright to put it out to 26 to 2 now in favour of the boys from out west. Rawhiti need to find something here. Similar kick-off to last time would be good with the chase getting up and winning it. If they can find that again and get hot on attack, that's what we need. As they sluggishly come back to halfway, need to pick themselves up here. Well, they've gone short here. Not a bad option, and they've forced the error too, so they will get the ball back again off their kickoff here at Rawhiti. It's good work. They've got a scrum 40 out from the Uru try line. Centre field, it's a good attacking platform. They can go either way here.
It seems to be Paul picking up a bit of an injury on there. It was those two exact same players as well, Elton, that were involved in the kickoff and then managed to retain possession there. Tepanaya found his half partner in Paul, and he managed to put enough pressure on to create that error. And as we see him now with a bit of a leg injury, as he's assessed by one of the trainers, the time's been called off by referee Nigel Williams, and we'll take a little bit of a break as he manages to get back into position on the edge there. There's Paul.
Lolasia will play it 35 out from the line. And on tackle 2 here, good run from Leha. He's gone all the way. What a run. That's what they needed, Rawhiti. They're in for their first try, and it's come when they've really needed it. They've just needed that for a long time now, Vigo.
Yeah, that was a great break by Leha as he broke a few tackles and just went straight through. It was like the Red Sea just opening up there, and managed to get a nice offer over to Fafita, who was supporting and scored a lovely try for Rawhiti. And yeah, exactly what the doctor ordered, like you said, Elton, and they'll be able to maybe build some pressure off the back of this.
That's right. We've got a kick to make it. This is looking to push them out to 8 points. So what? They're down 26-6. Hopefully we can. Tapania can put this over, and that'll slim the gap. But looking a little bit more lively now, Rawhiti. I think they've just got to keep going. Hopefully that brings them back some momentum in the game.
As that kick is waved away by Tepanai, unfortunately, and no change to the score here. 26 points to 6. They're not out of it just yet. Still some time remaining in this one. 10 or so minutes. I've seen weirder things happen in my time of watching footy, so this could be one of them. Let's see. as Tepanai catches it off the kickoff and finds his man, runs it back strong and hard. Looks like the winger taking that first hit up it all. This is definitely some better footy from the boys from out east. Really rolling through the set nicely as they play their second tackle. About 40 metres out from their own try line, and then met in some big defence there through the middle. Five and last, and Tepanai now with the ball out this left-hand side. Picks the right option, and we just needed another pass there. But offside on the right-hand side, says referee Williams, and they'll get lucky here and score themselves a penalty on the last tackle.
Yeah, that's right, Vigo running it on the last. You'd love to see it, but it had to go one more pass there, really. But they've got a penalty anyway, so they get another go at it. But, yeah, I think the winger could have been in there if they gave it one more pass.
As they now tap and go 20 metres out from their try line. Rawhiti, they could really start something special here as if they score off the set. Could be one of the comeback of the ages. So let's see what they can do. Some nice footwork there by Church. Now, I don't know what's happened there. I believe it was stripped. 2-on-1, and then he somehow got the ball back and grounded it on the in goal, but referee Williams nevertheless calling a penalty, and they'll get a set of 6 inside the 10. So hot on attack again goes Tamaki ki Rawhiti, really starting to build some pressure on Uru, and it'll be good to see them get across the line again now.
Look out for Church here. He's actually the decoy. They've gone out the back. And the missed pass goes to ground, but they've picked it back up and spilt it again. Play on could be the call here for Lolaseo. He's going close, but some good hustling D there from Uru out on the left flank. Play on's the call. Everyone stopped. And Apero's had a nudge at the line. Has he made it? Time out from the ref.
Yeah, I think Apero was pretty stunned with, I think might be London just laying there. Maybe some sort of cramp. He got in the way of the play of the ball and didn't really have a clear passing line, and nearly caught them napping too and scored what would have been a good try for them, but got caught just short of the line, and referee Williams blows time off. As we tend to some cramp here and some pickle juice needed for these young men.
Apero will play the ball here. He's only a metre out from the line. London's in half. He goes out to his second rower, who will play it 20 in from touch here on the left-hand flank. Rawhiti go another tackle. And they've been done for an incorrect play of the ball there, I believe. Was it no foot to the ball, Vigo, potentially?
Yeah, I think the whistle might have caught us off guard there. I think it was the last tackle. So he's just signalled for the handover, and really, I don't think that's what you need on your last tackle. You really want to be able to play to your half or play off the back of some shape and get to a kick maybe. If not, then you want to be a bit more threatening than that. And unfortunately, an opportunity that they really needed to capitalise on, goes begging again. But now they get the ball back as we see some errors start to creep into the footy of Tamaki ki te Oru.
Yeah, that's right. Rawhiti will get another go at it here, enjoying some good possession as Lolasio takes it up. He'll play it 20 out. Another run out of dummy half here. Good work from Fafita. Lolasio goes to Church. He's been running good all day. The ref's got them again. It's for offside. There's been a few penalties in the last 5 minutes or so here. Lolasio goes a miss out ball to Apero. He goes close again. He's been teasing that try line out there. Here we go, out of half. Lolasio. Great little snipe out of dummy half there. And they're in again here. The boys from the east. Great stuff. They're closing the gap and could be in for an exciting finish here.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously, the score being, the deficit being lessened here by Tamaki ki te Rawhiti as Lolasio dots over for a good try and a well-deserved one at that, Elton. I think he's been a standout for them. He's tried to do maybe too much, I think, as he really tries to lift his team. And we have a score now of 26 points to 10. 3 tries in 5 minutes. What do you reckon?
Yeah, when you put it like that, it is a tough ask. But as you said earlier, stranger things have happened. 3 tries, 5 minutes. Yeah, what are we, 26-10. If he knocks this over, 26-12. So, yeah, either way, we need 3 tries in 5 minutes here at Rawhiti. But, hey, they might as well throw caution to the wind and have a crack. They've got nothing to lose.
Unfortunately, that kick going waved away again by our touch judges, and no change to the scorecard, though. It's good to see the boys in blue get some tries here in the second half. They really struggled to put a dent in the line, really, of Tamaki ki te Oru in the first half, and they've really started to come back strong in this one. You know, a lot of these boys are still at high school, Elton, and, you know, the cardinal rule, I believe, at lunchtimes is last try wins. So if we were to go by that, I think Tamaki, anyone's game, Tamaki ki te Rawhiti would be winning at the moment before that lunchtime bell goes.
Yeah, nice, Vigo. Last try wins is the call here, folks. You heard it. As Rawhiti, they've come up with a spill there. They won't be happy with that. As Uru come away with it, and they'll play it about 10 out from the line. Hot on attack now. Can they have the last say before the lunchtime bell goes?
As we see a held-up call there by referee Williams, and there was a barnstorming run by Tulimanu. And you'll play the ball now. 10 metres out from the line. 30 in from the touch. Jensen now some nice shape out here on the back. And they find Lucky Carly, and he'll just stroll through some gap. And, wow, scores a beautiful try. Lucky Carly, another really good prospect coming out of fullback position. And hailing from Kelston College, he's a young kid, really exciting to watch, and looking forward to what he can do this season. And there you go. You hear the halftime hooter, or as we would call it, the lunchtime bell go. And that'll be all she wrote here with the kick to come right in front of the post. I can't imagine too much going wrong with this conversion, and it'll extend the lead 32 points to 10, I believe. And what's been really a one-sided contest, I think. It really has been a tough day at the office for Tamaki ki te Rawhiti, but, you know, taking nothing away from Tamaki ki te Oru's performance, they've done really well to contain the strike power of Tamaki ki te Rawhiti, and the kick was actually waved away, and I'll have to eat my words there. Final score, 30 points to 10. Alrighty, well, we've had a fake hooter go off here at the field and here in Cornwall Park, so lunchtime is still in session, and last try wins are still up for grabs.
Yeah, that's right. A bit of a fake hooter there has thrown us off, and there will be another set or two to play here. Maybe Rawhiti can have some fun with it. They've enjoyed their last two kickoffs, so let's see if they can attack this one and get the ball back yet again.
Yeah, not quite hitting it the way they would have liked it, unfortunately, there. And the ball not going 10, and tap and go is the decision by Yosua, who's back on the field for Tamaki ki te Uru, and a penalty offside. Oh, no, high tackle, says referee Williams, and he'll tap and go again. And Yosua wants a try for himself and gets stripped. He gets caught with his pants down, unfortunately. Oh, we're going to chip and chase on the first, and Little Seal coming in quickly. Oh, unfortunately misses the ball, and the Tamaki ki te Uru now will retain possession after some frantic footy just then in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, some great razzle-dazzle here towards the end of the game. It's good to see both teams rolling the dice a bit and having some fun with it. As it looks as though Jensen keeps going out left. They're right out on the left-hand flank here. And there's number 2, is it? Schwelger. He'll play it over there as they come back to Jensen again. Finds his prop forward. Couple of steps, fend, keeps going. Decent run. What can they come up with here at the end of the game, Uru?
Some nice shape out here to the right, Laban. Oh, nearly a hospital as Tepanai goes for the intercept, and that try scorer earlier for Uru goes close as Va'a, and he'll play the ball just short of the line. And the centre puts a kick to the heavens, and that's a good one, just over the post. Oh, and they got the ball back, but unfortunately too deep, and Tamaki ki te Rawhiti will get a 7-tackle set from the 20.
Yeah, the kick wasn't bad there. It was just maybe a fraction too deep, but the right idea. They could have easily come away with a 4-pointer as Lolasio takes it up here. Tackle 0. So lots to work with here, Rawhiti.
Yeah, it's been disappointing seeing Little Seal having to take those hit-ups. You know, they really should be working them into some more space or out the back of shape. Like, it's all well and good that he earns a quick play of the ball and fast around the ruck, but, you know, to score some points and really build pressure for Rawhiti, they needed to find him out in some space and get him the ball one-on-one with defenders. And there we have it. It's the end of lunchtime here, folks, and your victors in this one, 30 points to 10. Tamaki ki te Uru will win this one over Tamaki ki te Rawhiti. We'll be back shortly at 2 p.m. for the final fixture of today's match, and that'll be an under-18s Dean Bell Cup placement fixture between Tamaki ki te Tonga and Tamaki ki te Rawhiti. We'll be back shortly.